In this class, I will discuss about the op-amp integrator. Okay, this is the circuit diagram for op-amp integrator, and this is the inverting input terminal, and this is the input signal that is applied at the inverting input terminal, and this is the input resistance, and this is the capacitor. Okay, we know from the characteristic of operational amplifier, the operational amplifier has infinite input resistance, so no current pass through the operational amplifier. That means the potential at A and B remain at same potential, and A point is also called virtual ground point. So the potential at A VA equal to the potential at B, and since the B is ground, so this is equal to 0. Okay, B at ground potential. So the current flowing through R I will be equal to the current flowing through the capacitors, because no current passing through the operational amplifier because of high input resistance. Okay, now the current through the resistance I equal to V1 minus the potential at A equal to 0, so 0 by this is the resistance, this is the current flowing through the resistance. And what will be the current through the capacitor? Actually, the potential difference between the two terminals of the capacitor, here the current flowing in that direction, so the potential difference across the capacitor is 0 minus V0 is the potential difference across the capacitor, and capacitance of the capacitor is C. So this is the charge stored in the capacitors, and we know this is Q. Okay, so the current flowing through the capacitor can be written as dq by dt, and this is equal to d dt of, here Q is equal to 0 minus V0 into C. Okay, this is, and since capacitance of the capacitor is constant, so this can be written as dV0 by dt into C. Okay, if we compare equation 2 with equation 1, then we will get minus dV0 by dt C is equal to V1 minus 0R. Okay, or minus dV0 by dt is equal to V1 by CR, or if we integrate this equation, then we will get dV0 integrate minus C and R is constant, so V1 dt plus integrating constant. Okay, or V0 is equal to minus V1 dt by CR. Okay, thus the output voltage of the amplifier is integral of the input signal, so it is called the integrator, and here the integrating constant K is considered is 0. Actually, the integrating constant, the value of it depends on the initial condition, the initial voltage of the capacitor, and here we consider the initially no charge stored in a capacitor. So the voltage across the capacitor is 0 and integrating constant is also 0. Okay. So the output voltage V0 is equal to minus 1 by CR V1 dt. That means integral of the input signal is equal to the output voltage of the circuit. So it is called the integrator. Okay. Now I will discuss about differentiators. And the circuit diagram of the differentiator is, we have to place the capacitor here in the position of the resistance. This is the input signal, okay, and this is V0, okay. Great. From virtual concept we know the potential at A and potential B remain at the same potential. So VA equal to VB, and since B is grounded, so this will be equal to 0. So A point is virtually ground. Okay. Now since no current flowing through the operational amplifier, that means the current through capacitor is equal to the, if we consider the resistance is, same current will pass through the resistance. Okay. So what will be the value of the current I that passes through the capacitor? The charge stored in the capacitor C Q equal to C into potential difference V1 minus 0. The potential difference across the capacitor, A point remain at the ground potential, so it is 0 potential. So the potential difference across the two plate of the capacitor is V1 minus 0. So this is Q. So I equal to dq dt. This is equal to, C is constant, so you can write dV1 by dt. Okay. So this is the current flowing through the capacitors. Now the current flowing through the resistance, I equal to the potential difference across the resistance. Here the potential at A point remains at the 0 potential, so 0, since current flowing in that direction, so we will consider the potential at A is higher than that point. So 0 minus V0 by the resistance. So this is the current flowing through the capacitor. Okay. Since no current flowing through the operational amplifier, so these two currents are equal. So 0 minus V0 by R equal to C dV1 by dt, or V0 is equal to minus CR dV1 by dt. Okay. Thus the output voltage of the circuit is differentiation of the input signal, so it is called differentiator. Okay. If we consider a input signal, suppose V1 is equal to V0 sin omega t. Okay. Then dV1 dt differentiate with respect to time, then we will get V0 omega cos omega t. Therefore the output voltage, just substitute the value of the dV1 d2 at this position, so minus C R omega V0 into cos omega t. Okay. So the output voltage is also proportional to the frequency of the input signal. For higher value of the frequency of the input signal, the output will be higher. So it is called frequency to voltage converter. Okay, thank you.